What's going on, guys? The one, the only water cool fool. My build name has changed. I am still figuring that out. My build is going to be dedicated to my friend that recently passed away a couple weeks ago. I am still figuring out a name. I'm still figuring out an idea for it, but I met him at Intel Landfest, believe it or not, back in 2008 or 9, and ever since then he's been a brother to me. Yes, family is by blood, but based on a person's actions on what they do and how they treat you, more or less, to me, he was family. So he's very close to me, and so that's why I am dedicating the build to him. I'm trying to make this build as perfect as I can, be more unique than ever. I'm tearing down the case. I had to buy another one, screwed up the old one, bought the new one, started painting that, new color scheme and everything. So the red is no longer going to be on the outside of the case. It was too red for me. What I was trying to do is do some kind of contrast. So what I came up with is to have a flat black all throughout the body of the case, and then in the front we're going to have red. So this guy is going to be in the very front of the case. And what I'm using is the LL140 fans by Corsair that just came out. Unfortunately, when I hooked them up, I was going to try to do a little preview for you guys, but it looks like what I need to do is connect the controller via USB, and then from there I have to control it via software. So you can't really control them via, I guess you want to call it a clicker, like the HD fans. HD fans are going to be better for water cooling, straight up. It has higher static pressure. These guys, not so much from what I've been reading. However, I do have more than enough radiator to cover everything. A 420 rad in the front, 360 at the top. So all fans are going to be the LL series by Corsair that just came out. So basically, along the lines of this ring, you're going to have lights, and then the center hub right here, you're going to have lights as well. The big fan grill that I got had 20mm spacing. My radiator is 15mm. That's a lot when it comes to screw placement and where the holes line up and everything. So what I have to do is basically take this guy and line it up like that, and then it'll be good to go. So this one came out a little darker, so I have two lights, and then in the center I'm going to have the dark one as more or less like a focal point. So here you go, guys. This is what it looks like. Primer, sand, and then color coat. And then I put on the clear coat, and then after that 3M rubbing compound. Still waiting for it to get dry 100%. Basically they say wait about 30 days or so. It's going close to that, and then after that I'm going to put a little car wax on it, get that shine out, you know what I'm saying? So it looks really, really awesome. I'm going to have to remove the top bar to put in the port covers, because I only want these two to be used. Alright. Now we're going to go to the next goodie I got. This came all the way from Slovenia, which is more or less like middle Europe, close to Germany-ish. So, this guy is going to be the ROG Zenith Extreme Water Block. This will do other models of Asus X399 motherboards and X399 only. Go to their website and ensure that this water block is compatible to it. So, alright, this is RGB supported. However, it's not going to be your standard RGB connection. It's going to be known as a communication RGB instead of the 12 volt and then RGB, etc. So when you connect this to your motherboard, i.e. an Asus motherboard or Asus, from there you can basically, I'm going to be able to control everything in one central hub except for the Corsair lights that are going to be going on the fans. So that means case lighting, the RGB on this block, and RGB strips that I actually have. They're attached to my refrigerator because they're magnetized by cable mods, so I'm going to be using that. I did get USB or RGB, excuse me, extensions. I got Y splitters as well. You want to make sure you don't go X amount of meters because then that's when lights may dim and everything like that. So just keep an eye on the amount of length of wire that you're using to connect certain things. So I think this, an extension to the communication hub via the motherboard, it should fit. So I'm going to have this route behind the motherboard, have the communication come up right behind it, and attach it so it is out of the way. So yeah. So that is what's going on. Fluid wise, I'm still deciding what color of fluid I want. I looked at the Primo Chill View colors and it really has me interested in wanting to try this out. Contacted customer support. They did say if you do get red, and it even has a disclaimer on the website that it may darken over time. It can be a week, it could be a month, etc. It's just part of, I'm guessing, the formula of the liquid that it is going to darken over time. The liquid is not meant for high heat 24/7, so if you're going to run and overclock like massively, it's not really a good idea. For me, again, 420 rad, 360 rad should be more than enough to cool a processor and 2 GPUs. GPUs I'm still debating on. I would like to get the 1080 Ti Kingpin edition along with the water block, but the water block is $250. The card alone is $1,000. EVGA only limits one per customer, so I might give them a call to see, you know, is there a possibility that I could get to, or, you know, just see what happens. So thank you guys very, very much for watching this video, and just a little outro kind of stuff we got going on here. This is a new TV stand, and I did get the Xbox One X along with an external 3 terabyte hard drive connected via USB 3.0. The reason why I'm doing that is that 3.0 is going to have a faster connection than what's inside the Scorpio. And I did get the limited edition. It is really, really small lettering. I thought it would be really big. It's not. So thank you guys for watching if you have made it this far. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe, click that like button, click the bell icon so you can see when I come out with new videos. And remember guys, always have a great day now.